All right, what's going on now? Chris Eubank, but he gets progressive. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot. We were putting vids in here at some point, huh? All right, we're just going to watch this.
That is big.
That's obscenely big.
That is huge. Hello and welcome to the greatest channel in the world.
Hey! What a world it is.
Yeah.
So much war happening.
Right.
Strife.
Anyway, let's have some parliamentary procedure, please, Smith, yeah?
Order!
What? I think you're just eating.
Hey, do it if it's lit,
I
Nelly.
think we're going to look at the man, the myth,
I'm here
the
for some
legend.
fire shit.
No, I will just have a mirror here.
Thank you.
A mirror
Pointing at me.
This angle. No, today we are looking at Chris Eubank. I don't think this is just going to be me doing my incredible impression.
I thought this was like a chick at
I've
one
sort of
point.
held Chris Eubank in high esteem alongside Richard Madeley as these, wacky personalities that I like to watch.
So somebody that knows very little about Chris Eubank, I look at him now, obviously he's an older man, I can't picture him in the ring. I can't picture him being a good boxer.
Wow.
But I am more than happy to have that assumption destroyed.
Because, people forget this guy was one of the best boxers the UK's ever had. And yet,
really,
you see him on Gogglebox talking about Smarties and you go, he's bonkers.
Yeah.
But you know what, we'll start off with
He's lost in the sauce, for
Yeah,
sure.
no, please do.
Because this is where some people nowadays may know, the Eubes from.
Would you like a sweetie?
A what?
A sweetie.
I'll take a Smartie.
These are Smarties, indeed. Absolutely stupendous confectionery.
You're kidding. So again, I can't picture that guy being violent at all.
No, but you see the clenched fist there as he goes for the Smartie. Stupendous.
He uses a lot of S words, doesn't he?
He does.
This is a real person?
Slurs, as we know. And that's the sort of fighter he is.
Yeah.
He's got the battle with his lisp, and he's taking it head on.
Who's this guy with him?
That's his son. That is Chris Eubank Jr.
Junior.
With his senior.
Love to see
Oh,
them
he's
two in the
fighting,
ring.
right?
Oh, kinky.
Oh, the bow tie. I get it now.
Yeah,
Like
I should have had a sheriff's badge.
Why has he got a sheriff's badge on?
Because he's sort of policing the community. He went to America for a little while and became a sheriff.
Did he?
Unofficially.
I've never seen a cop with a tie before.
Yes.
But he saw himself as the sheriff of that town.
The sheriff of Smarties.
The sheriff of Gogglebox.
Oh, Max.
Did he get deputized or something?
That's fun.
Let us know if you enjoyed that in the comments, please. This is him and his son arriving at the fight the other day.
He's here! And the crowd are going wild!
And that crowd's in the car park.
No.
Wow.
They're in the arena.
Oh, okay.
He's watching.
And that is
That coat, I'm a big fan.
Really?
the absolutely brilliant!
Oh, yes.
That's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Have some f***ing respect.
One to Tomato, one to Thweety.
I'm not
What
sure.
a sweetie.
In that trench coat.
What a stupendous confectionery.
One to Smarty, my son.
I'm not your son.
Could be.
I couldn't.
10-year-old meat.
Oh. Let's see where it all began. This is.
What did he say
another
about his
man.
meat?
I come up the hard way.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Let's see where it all began. This.
Oh. Oh my god. That's why he had to fight. That's why he had to fight, chat. Wow. Oh my god. The things his parents did to him.
This is Nigel Benn.
I come up the hard way. I didn't
Prove myself, boy.
You had your time. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here, all right?
Oh, you made him laugh.
What'd you do when someone... If you watch any sort of boxing press conference,
Yeah.
there's people chucking stuff.
Parliamentary.
Your mum.
You're a slag.
Yeah.
You're a f***ing slag.
His son slapping his son with an egg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all that stuff going
That's
on.
dangerous, that.
Chris Eubank made his name in boxing, and he did it with dignity.
With parliamentary procedure.
Yeah, and where's that in Parliament
So
these
he's
days?
been like that his whole life.
Satire!
It's
Wow, that's not fake.
incredible, his accent. He seems very posh.
There's rumblings that that's not his real voice, which is amazing if he's kept that up for all those years.
For all these years.
I can punch as hard as you can. I can box, I can slug, or whatever he can.
I know another man that can
I can
slug.
slug it.
I can slug with the best of them, mate. Yeah.
you are the
send me
best.
to any hotel in the world. Yeah.
You're just slugging it out.
Slugging away. Non-stop slugfest.
Why have they sat them like that, like brother and sister getting a picture in primary school?
It's a bit of a weird analogy.
In my opinion, although he's a great puncher, he had nothing else other than that.
Snappy dresser, I'd say.
To be fair, they both are.
Yeah, well, I don't think we should compare how people dress in shirts, man. Because that won't end well for you.
When's the last time you ironed this? Did you have an iron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
No, he
wouldn't
doesn't.
tune in for a crisp iron shirt.
Some of them might.
Freaks.
I have no time for such people. He has no class as far as I see it. About Nigel Benn, I would say this. The man is a perfect puncher.
His lisp is
Get
like
the face
insane.
together well there. Went from smarter.
They are some big insults there.
Yeah.
I've got no time for this classless man.
As you mentioned his voice earlier, this is Chris Eubank's real voice, possibly.
Okay.
If you want to be the best, you've got to fight the best.
P.R. Eubank, I've done it. He said I couldn't do it. I've done it, man.
There we go. That's the little clip of him, his real voice.
Oh, that's got to be his real voice, right?
It's quite high pitched, in fairness.
That must have been like a...
The raw.
Yeah. He's had his head knocked about. He's not got time for this fake voice.
Still bloody won though. He said
Did
could
he?
do it.
Yeah, well done, man.
Sounds the
This
same,
is
right?
a spanner in the works now.
Okay.
Another accent comes out.
All those fellows who are impersonating me, they can't do the two.
Shit.
Are you going to take that sitting down?
I see what the two are.
Yeah, okay.
They can do the English. English is my second language.
Right, okay.
Oh, well done.
My first language is patois. I make them know say what a Jamaican you talk to.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Not
That
morally.
sounds
I just
way
can't
more
do it.
natural.
Beer can.
Beer can, that's the one.
That was
yeah.
hot.
can.
Hey,
Beer can. It sounds like I'm saying bacon in Jamaican. Shut up, little freak on holiday. Shut up. Who are you trying to make small talk with?
Where are you on holiday? Here and that?
Spain.
Me not deal with no foolishness, dreadlocks.
Me not deal with no
Me not
foolishness
deal with no-
dreadlocks. Could you have dreadlocks?
I guess I
No.
could.
Me not deal with no foolishness. So sit down and see how you...
He really sounded like he was getting upset then.
Well, you know, that's him. He wears his heart on his sleeve and his sheriff's badge on his chest.
Your rank.
Your grandmother's Jamaican. Has she ever shouted that at you, maybe, when you've just looked in the mirror?
She chased me around the house with a slipper once.
Really?
So I ate a mince pie too early.
Wow.
Me not deal with no foolishness.
Dirty boy.
Yeah, that's fun. That's
Dirty boy.
dirty boy.
Me
a
not
great
deal with no
accent, the Jamaican
It
foolishness.
accent.
really is. This one, I don't know what this is.
You better watch out, because we are come for you. Oh, sorry. It's my mother's tongue again. It comes through. You'd better watch out.
Sorry, it's my mother's
You'd
tongue.
better watch
that was
out.
on purpose.
That's what I say when I...
Just don't do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now Gary's mother's that's a tongue. I'll tell you.
we get into Chris on
Gazer,
more mainstream stuff, you know.
Please,
not just
yeah,
doing
yeah.
interviews.
It's a beautiful summer's day. The breeze is stupendous.
If you're the weatherman
Yeah.
or woman, you see that, and you go, I need to up my game.
Yeah. You got a man in a bow tie
Yeah.
taking a deep breath before he starts.
And that's how you judge the weather.
100%.
It's not, oh, the charts, the Met Office.
Oh, bore off.
Have a breathe. Well, yeah, just go.
You can smell when a storm is coming.
You can.
Been a bit of wind. Oh,
Yeah, we needed the sound
freaky
effect.
shit was
We
that?
needed the sound effect.
it's for the blind watchers.
They can say, there's been some wind, and blind people you think are going, what could that mean?
I don't want to feel pain.
I still think people are lying, bro. There's no way that like blind people are just out here like just walking around on their own. It's not happening. It's every time you see it, it's a CIA agent, and that's it.
Gives me, I think they call it endorphins. So it lifts me and I smile.
This feels like a load of just disconnected sentences just thrown together.
Yeah, I think they've edited this to make him look a bit bonkers, really.
I don't feel pain.
Because they've cut out all the questions they've asked.
Yeah.
But they possibly didn't ask any. They possibly just went, how are you, Chris?
They're not even there, they've just walked off.
Do you like tennis? Anyway, let's get on to him on I'm a Celebrity.
It was an I'm a Celeb.
He was. He was on the, I think, the very first Celebrity Big Brother.
Look at the haircut.
Years
nice.
ago. He might have got kicked out first.
He looks like a He looks like an African warlord.
Well, that's classic. That is. Look at that. That's classic. My potato fell into my lemonade.
Get that on a t-shirt.
That's classic. Do you reckon he enjoyed the food, or was it his mother's tongue that was just wolfing it down?
Me, I'm brawn, battle.
Oh my God.
All up for the fight. When it comes to arduous, even these gnats, look at that. The speed is still there.
Do you know what would have been better if he
Look at that.
caught it with his
Speed's
mother's
still
tongue?
there.
That would have been amazing.
Why
wouldn't
his
it?
mother's tongue in his mouth? Oh. That was sort of like a Mr. Miyagi thing, you remember?
Jealous. That's the reason your grandma was chasing you around the house.
You know Mr. Miyagi from
do.
Karate Kid?
Oh no.
Where he uses the chopsticks to get the fly.
Yeah.
And that was like that. He just used his hand to get the net.
The only time I've done that was at a really poor hygiene restaurant.
What?
Picked it up fly, yeah. And what about you? What's the weirdest thing you found in your food?
What haven't I found, you know?
Meat and veg?
Right off.
I'll leave for that. I'll
That
stand
was
out.
so
Put
good.
a salad with my slop.
Well, you really have brought up everything but the kitchen sink now, Chris.
Well, no, you did bring up the kitchen
Yeah.
sink.
Yeah.
You brought up everything and the kitchen sink. If you're going to do quips, do it right.
When he says you, he's speaking to women in general, though, which is horrible.
Oh, but I am speaking to women, whereas Stephen doesn't. He doesn't give them time of
You
day.
sort of get shy.
Thought the wheels would make it easier. I was sorely mistaken. Hard enough carrying me boots up
holding
and
the
down that
brake?
hill, you know. Like, it actually is.
Yeah, welcome to the club, yeah?
What's this club?
His
a
are
tit
way
club.
bigger.
Yeah?
The worst bar in Cavos. Where should we go tonight? Tick club.
Tick club.
Tick club.
It's not a strippers. No, it's not.
Just for overweight men.
Tick club.
Over the years, I developed a way of actually moving backwards. It's like a skill that I've always had. It comes natural to me, so I can move anywhere backwards and not trip over it. I can jump over things backwards.
Oh my God.
Always when you're going backwards, you're always sliding out the way of the punches.
That's fun.
Oh, he is silly, isn't he? This is
He's not
one
real.
of his son's weigh-ins.
You know, if my dad was at my way, and he'd be like, "How much?" He said you were losing weight, you fat twit. Somebody said I looked like Mr. Twit the other day. I was fuming.
Are you for the slugs of Mr. Twit?
Someone who's famously called as ugly as his inside personality.
Oh.
I thought, I'm not having this.
In all the years of nasty things I've said to you,
I know that.
Mr.
Oh my
Twit,
God.
that might be like the classless human
Why
type
doesn't he?
of-
Why doesn't he
it
just
is,
get a
isn't
It
lineup?
cuts even deeper.
If he just lined his
This is an
beard up, that
interview he
nigga
gave
could
a
probably be
couple of
fine.
years ago. He lost one of his sons, and then he went.
literally just
he
a
did an
lineup.
interview.
He gotta go to a
he had
black barber.
Weird approach.
Or a
He
white nigga
kept
with some soul.
Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on.
The disruptive entrepreneur.
I don't like it when people say to like the video at the beginning of a
No.
video. You've not seen it yet.
Begging it.
Might be shit, mate.
Yeah. If you don't like this video, let us know by putting shit, mate.
Yeah.
And remind me of the pronunciation of your name.
Rob.
Just Rob.
He's rubbing his hands with
Rob.
that name, isn't he?
Remind me of the pronunciation of Rob.
Ah, yeah, Rob.
That is the perfect way to ask somebody their name when you've forgotten
Yeah.
what it is.
And how do you pronounce that?
Joe. Ah, okay.
The classic way, okay.
Whatever you ask me, it'll be answered simply.
I doubt that based on this first interaction.
Yeah, this is
Simple answer is the last thing you're going to get from Chris Eubank.
Fighters today are taught by PE teachers, not fighters.
my PE teacher was a fighter.
Yeah, what was he fighting? The allegations?
Court case.
Yeah.
What was he fighting? The allegations?
He was a p****.
Oh my God.
Cracking sprinter though. Yeah. Really good.
Still on the run.
That's why you just agreed with me. You agreed with you agreed with me before you knew you agreed with me.
I did.
Yes, you did. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful.
This is really awkward.
Is he
I
real?
don't think Rob is the person you have interview you after a sad
No, the
life
disruptive
event.
entrepreneur is not what you need. Yeah, it's great to see, like in the one we saw at the start, where he's walking into the ring. He seems a lot more happier.
What up, Aaron?
Good advice. This one, I believe he's doing a YouTube channel.
Who doesn't?
What is your definitive list of sweets and treats?
Strawberry bonbons. Some years ago, I was driving my truck, and I remember having it parked outside a hotel in London. The truck was broken into, smashed the window, and they took the television, which was in the back, and whatever else they took.
How big is that dictionary?
That is big.
That's obscenely big.
That is huge.
Well, I mean, he's a
like
strong
every
man.
language?
But if you're going to look up a word and you're going to have to take a 10-kilogram book off the shelf.
I reckon he's just torn out all the S words. It just goes from R to T.
I was like, well, this is what happens. I know what that life is like. It was like water off of a duck's back. However, from the back I went to the front and my strawberry bonbons had been taken. I called the police. I was furious. Steal what you want, but never touch another man's bonbons. It is illegal. It is against the law and principles of treats. Never touch another man's bonbons. Remember, say, me tell you.
Wow.
Man's not wrong.
This is the latest video we had.
Man's
of
not
Chris
right.
Okay.
This looks like it's been orchestrated, like there's been a director for the car to pull up where it did, for me to be on the left-hand side of the car and not the right. And there is the world's media. And I chuckled.
Sounds like the people watching this video.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, have some of those as well, please. For the blind viewers.
We're sticking our thumbs up.
Not each other.
If you want to see that, just chuck a comment down.
Yeah. Next video.
Great for the Patreon.
Stephen and Max just wearing each other like a pair of hand puppets.
Each other, what, at the same time?
Why not?
So I keep on walking around, and then there's a seat sitting right next to Nigel with a monitor, a TV monitor. I was like, okay, well, I'll sit here. But this is the corner of Connor. Come on, son. That's him.
So you sat in Ben's corner?
Yeah.
Right, let's say me and you are having a fight.
Aww.
Yeah, and I'm beating the shit out of you.
Is this because of the hand puppet thing?
What?
Yeah, but I've got easy reach because I've got both my hands free.
Oh,
And you've only got one.
So just landing the one punch, but it's up your arse crack.
If you saw your dad in my corner,
Yeah.
would you not be like, oh, that's a bit shit?
Do you know what?
Yeah?
my dad behaved like Chris Eubank, was wearing a sheriff's badge, I think. That's just about daddy, isn't it?
It'd be nice to see like the transition from him to Woody. Just, later in life. He gets the hat, he gets the boots.
You pull the string on Woody, it just doesn't stop talking. I'll ask the question.
So after 4 rounds, I got up and I went around to my son's corner. I was shouting, Rastafari, lick him up, Rastafari.
If my dad was doing that, I'd be more concerned.
He wasn't even looking in the ring, he was looking It's a little kid with an ice cream. He's scaring me, Dad.
It's gonna drip. Lick him up. Have a sticky floor, man.
Stick it.
Lick him. No, got it.
Not like that. No!
At least take your gum shield out.
You're doing yourself a mischief doing that.
That's a nice place to end it there with Chris
Yeah, well
Eubank.
done, man.
It's nice to see that Chris has sort of come away from the tough times he had.
Yeah.
And he seems to be happy.
Oh, 100%.
And he's loved by the public. You saw him, boxing fans can be tough people.
So I've never, really delved too deeply into Chris Eubank. Maybe that was wrong of me.
I mean, surely you would after you heard my impressions. You go, wow, that was hilarious. I need more of that.
Do you know, I was worried that your impression of him would taint him in my eyes.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff you say isn't great. But actually hearing how poetic he is, for a boxer as well, you sort of think, well, I think of boxers as being a bit,
Is he trying to give him a reason why he's trying to fuck him?
If you're going to get paid to be beaten up, I couldn't do that.
No, you do it for free. Anyway, guys, you can find Max. He's knocking out some content on Twitch.
Oh, that's great. Yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, all my links will be in the description. All of them.
Some of your links are in the cupboard.
You can also find Stephen.
Thanks, man. Anyway, guys, stay safe, stay humble. Ciao.
For all the blind people watching, I am a proper fitty.
Whoa, okay. Daddy is a freak, and for what?